Crystal?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey, guys. How we doing today? All right, I have a little surprise for you guys. I know I just came on this live, but I was talking to one of my coaching students. I'm waiting for her to pop up on this feed so you guys can hear her story, because I guess when I say it, y'all don't listen to me. Y'all don't listen to me when I say it. So that's okay. I'm going to let her tell y'all, because I was like, okay, y'all just don't listen to me. No. Okay. Let me make sure she can get it. She can get in here. So you guys know I have the one-on-one coaching that I do for, that I do. Right now we're full, so I don't have any more, Hold on. Oh, there she is. Okay. So I don't have any more sessions, but I'm doing a coaching session right now with someone that's in Georgia, a attorney state, since you guys don't listen to me. So we're going to do this real quick, y'all. Hold on one second. I know she got, look at. All right. This is Miss Kenyatta. Hold on. Hey.
Hey.
They are ready for you. They are ready to hear what's going on. And this is actually her coaching session too, guys. So I have to give her some tips and stuff. And then, but I really, when she started talking, I said, hold on, we're gonna have to put you on this live, because y'all don't listen to me. So I said, maybe if I get other people to talk, y'all might listen to us. So go ahead and tell them your name and where you are.
I am Kenyatta, and I am in Stockbridge, Georgia.
Georgia, which is an attorney state. Okay.
Yes, attorney state.
Let's highlight that. Let's say that to people in the back. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. So what made you want to be a notary?
So like I was on Facebook and I see somebody else had put on there like loan, now I'm a loan signing agent. And I'm like, wait a minute, I'm gonna look it up. I looked it up, and I was like, oh, I can do that. Like I can do that. And that's how it started. Literally, I seen somebody else post something about they just became a loan signing agent. And I was like, what is that exactly? Looked it up and I was like, oh, I can do that. I can be a notary. And literally the next day, I got my stuff. I went down there.
Oh, you went to get your commission?
I did.
Okay, and then what did you do next?
The next day.
What was your next step after you went
and then? So after I went and got that done, I had took another class.
But look at your face. I can't be. I'm not a part of this discussion. I'm just listening.
It was so the other course, it was overpriced and it was so drawn. The process was so like over drawn out, and like I didn't even get what I needed. It was just a lot of like just talking like for too long. And it wasn't what I needed. Like it didn't have the documents to show us like, okay, before and after, this is what it should look like, and then actually breaking stuff down small enough so people like me, can actually understand and grasp the concept of what you're saying, and so I still was like kind of like, okay, I'm gonna figure it out, but I don't know what's going on. Literally didn't know what was going on other than sign up for these signing services that's on this list I got. That was it. So I went to YouTube again looking for something to help me, and I came across you. And so when I came across you, I ended up paying for your dinner here when you came to Georgia. And that was literally all it took. Once I got the dinner going, you gave me the book, and then I got the class, and I'm like, oh, this is way easier. Like I can understand what it is that she is saying. Everything is precise, not a whole bunch of extra mumbo jumbo stuff.
Mumbo jumbo.
So, yeah, I was very, it was a whole bunch of extra stuff that is really like not needed. You know what I mean? Because after a while, when people are talking for so long, you kind of stop listening to what they're saying, So, I came to you and I got everything I need plus more.
Okay, so let's talk. You were starting your coaching and you were telling me your good news, which was?
Today, I did my first refi.
In Georgia.
And guess what else?
Snap.
Let me tell you one more thing. I got to bring my husband along to be a witness for an extra $25. So we got to pay double in our house today.
So both of y'all made some money today. I love it. I
made money today. Yes.
So I tell everybody, you can still be a loan signing agent in attorney states. You just have to work with the attorney. And so when I say, like, when I do my loan closes in attorney states, I told y'all it's three kind of attorneys. It's the one that wants to be involved in the whole situation. It's the one that gets on the phone, introduces himself, stays on the phone if you have questions. Then there's the one that gets on the phone and says, hello, this is my name, call me back when you're done. All right? So tell them what happened at your closing today.
That's what I got. I got the one that was like, I'm just going to introduce myself, let you guys know that I'm here if you need me, and I'll call you later, or call me later if you have a question. That was it. That was all she wanted, was introduce herself and call after I was done with the close, let her know it was closed, and that was it. And she's on the phone literally for like less than 2 minutes on the phone. That's it.
People make it such a big deal, like, oh, I'm in an attorney state. Oh my God, no. And it's like, no. These attorneys do not care like that. They don't
care. And then I was able to still do I've been doing a whole lot of loan modifications, and they take me like less than 10 minutes to go in there and do those. Like, it's super simple to do those, and I do those all day. So, I mean, it's here.
Yeah, it's definitely here. And so the thing I like to stress is that when attorney supervision just means the attorney is usually on the phone. You call them, they introduce themselves, they let it be known if you have questions, I am here to answer them, yada, yada, yada. And they usually get off the phone, or they'll sit on hold and go on with whatever they're doing in their office. And then you finish the closing and they say, all right, bye, have a great day. That is literally it. It is not this big thing that social media tries to make it like, oh my gosh, there's so much I have to do. You do not have to find your own attorney. Where'd your attorney come from?
She was somewhere in South Carolina. I don't know where she was in South Carolina. She wasn't even here. The property was in South Carolina too. And she wasn't even here.
So you didn't have to go find an attorney. You didn't have to go to Google and start calling attorneys. When you took the order, they gave you the name and the number for the attorney. That's all you have to do. It is not rocket science, people. It is not super hard. It is not this big, esoteric, super awesome, crazy thing that is like ridiculous. Okay? It is simple as pie. If Kenyatta can do it, y'all, you can do it. Let's get this.
That's the truth. That is the truth.
Not like that. You're so silly. All right, so I do have to finish your coaching session. So let's talk. Okay. What you got for me? What we working on? Where we at?
Okay, so I have the website set up.
Oh, good.
I just got my business card. So look, this is what I did. So,
did you do your Google business page?
I did.
What's it called?
It is called True Notary Signings.
What's your zip code?
30281.
Is it just me, or it's really weird typing in other people's zip codes? Because you're like, what? Why does zip code sound like that? It's like 7563. What? Okay, true as in TRU notary.
Yeah, just TRU, and then notary signings, and signings with an S.
When did you set it up?
After your dinner, when you told me to set it up.
I see it. So what's what we're gonna do? We're gonna add some more pictures.
Okay.
And see, you have pictures. You have two. I will still add a few more, but have them show up as your main picture. Because when I go to it, I see your logo and then I see a map. I want to see pictures. Like, you could just do stock photos. Go to free stock, like Pixabay, things like that, and get some notary stock photos and put that on there. Okay. Your hours look good. You got your phone number on there. They have a cool feature called Messenger, like it's a messaging thing. I would turn that on. People will just text you versus calling you. That's in your back office. When you go to your dashboard, on the left-hand side, it says messaging. You have to download the app. But I do.
So I download it on my. Do I download it on my computer or on my phone? My phone. Okay.
Make sure we get some reviews. Let's see. I can give you a review really quick because I think you're awesome.
Yay!
Okay. Be the first one on there.
You get to be a part of the beginning because I'm about to blow up.
Right? All right, hold on. Let me see. Ta-da! All right, so it looks good. I'm gonna check your website really quick.
Okay.
But I think it looks good. Just changing those pictures. I like that you have it open 24 hours because that gives you that flexibility. Even if the turn down work, that's fine. Oh, look at you with your stock photo. That's cute. I like that. Okay, coffee shop. I like this. This is cute. I'm gonna need you to add my logo on your website.
Okay.
Not my logo, the seal. Did you guys? That's the thing I gotta ask Ashley. Did you get the seal for when you finish the training from us? I know. I gotta ask her because they were supposed to go out automatically. You see how you got all those seals at the bottom of your page?
I got it. I got you.
On the bottom of your page too, baby. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. Okay, hold on. Yes, but it looks really good. I like how you have the contact us section really clear. They can call you. Have you tested your email to make sure it works?
No, I haven't.
I'm gonna do that real quick. We're gonna make sure that you get the email. That's something that happens sometimes. Like it may go to a different email, or the email might be in there wrong. So you want to make sure. I'm gonna send you a test. Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. And just make sure you get that message. But that looks good. That does look good. So signing services wise, you've been signing up with the list. The list of how are we doing as far as getting through the list?
I am done with the list.
Yes. So you're done signing up. What's your follow-up game look like?
Okay. So this week I started calling. So I've been calling. I've been trying to hit up at least 5. My goal is like to do 5 a day to hit up all the sign-in services that I signed up with. And so now what I've been getting is when I've been signing up, they're telling me that they're getting pretty much too many calls. So send an email. So I just been trying to send an email. And so I've been keeping my keeping it all together within my Gmail account. So that way I know who I sent the message to, who responded back. So that way I can keep accountability of everything that I'm doing along the way. So.
Hold on, I'm responding to someone who put a list of attorney states, and that's your list is almost right. You got a little in there that's not right. New York is not an attorney state, but I do have a list of all the attorney states in the training. And so what happens, guys, when you go on, like if you Google Virginia will show up as an attorney state. I think some people Virginia's not an attorney state, and the term attorney state just means that attorneys have to assist in all real estate closings for that state. That's what that means. If you can close loans in your state with a title company or a settlement agent, in addition to, if you can use an attorney, then you're not in an attorney state. You're in a state, in every state, an attorney can close a loan. But if you're in a state that an attorney and a title can close, it's not an attorney state. If only an attorney can close, that's an attorney state. Okay. All right. We're working through the list. We've been calling, emailing. What's going on? Keep going. I'm listening.
Yeah, so Monday, I have my daughter. She's my marketing. She's gonna be a part of my marketing on Monday, and we're gonna be giving out my little cards that I got made. Can you see?
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call it the 2 touches. The first one, I'm gonna send this in the mail. And
I really like that. That's really
cool. And come back with I did some little magnets, some magnets.
Oh.
These with cards, and I got some little I'm gonna put maybe 3 masks in a little bag and make it all pretty, and then everybody that I send a card to actually go to that place of business and drop it off as a second touch of marketing. So that way they'll get to see me here, then they'll see me again in person.
Look at you.
Help, hopefully that helps.
Killing it. That's good though. So, all right, let's just, I know we talked about loan closing. So really you're going to work with the list of the 50. We do have that ultimate list that one of my students told me to add attorneys to. So I'm going to do that. The one we have on the website, but I'm going to take some more from that list of every title and signing company that we're putting out March 1st. I'm going to take some more and put that in the training. So I'll probably put the training right now. I think it says 25. I'm going to put the training to 50, a list of 50. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the coaching to a list of 100. And then the ultimate list has 3,000 on there. Yeah, it's a lot. But there's a way to work that list so you can get more. So, but it's good that you are signing up with all 50. So have you been calling and communicating with them and downloading their apps that they have on? So you said the one you did was with signature closers, right?
Yes.
When you finished the closing today, you closed it out where?
I closed it out into signature closers.
On the app?
There's an app you push and you close it out, and then they ask you a couple of questions. You know, like, did you collect funds?
Do you know who your scheduler is?
Yes.
Did you reach out to her?
I did.
What'd you say?
Yes. I said, my name is Yada, and I just, I was all nervous, and I just did a closing for you guys, and, and which was so funny was because I called them once I had got to FedEx. The person that I just borrowed, I just closed out for, him and his wife had already called the loan loan agency and told them she was great and stuff. So she was like, "Oh, I'm just reading the email right now that I got from the loan officer."
Milk this,
and I was like, "Oh, that's so nice." So yeah. So
now what happens, what you can do right now, you can be that scheduler's favorite. So you called her. She said, "Oh my God, I just got an email. They said you were great." That, "Oh my God, great." Stay connected with her. So do you have any more in my area? Send her a follow-up email. Send her like a $5 Chick-fil-A gift card. Send her your card. Send it in an email. Things like that. Just connect with her. Like, hey, do you know where she is? Do you know where she's located? Okay, because you could say, "Oh, I saw you guys got a lot of snow. Like, how is that working?" It's literally just building that conversation so you become regulars. Like the schedulers that are my favorites and I'm their favorites for my companies because we don't talk about notary stuff. When they call, they say, "Oh yeah, how's your kids? Oh, let me tell you, my son just broke his listen," because they're people too, and and you don't want it to come off fake and phony. But you want to be able to build that friendship because the reality is when she sends another order out, I guarantee you, since you got a review, she's going to pick you first. Because you call to follow up. Then when you call, you also should say, the order is, I mailed the package, I sent the IDs back. Is there anything else you need from me to close this order out? Just do that, that extra mile, that's going to keep you high on their list. So I guarantee you when she sends another order out and it's her as the scheduler and you hit yes, she's going to give it to you. And then when the order comes out, Kenyatta, I'm going to need you to call.
I like that.
I'm going to need you to accept it and immediately call her and say, "Hey girl, I saw you put that order available. How's your day going?" Yeah, it's crazy out here in Georgia. Didn't talk about something. We in Georgia and we just had, I don't know, something about something going on. Are you here with me? "Oh, you somewhere else, baby." "Oh, okay. Well, and just make the I'm telling you. This is how you get in with them. And I know people, like for me, I have schedulers that they'll send orders out and they will wait for me to respond because they want me to do it. And they'll call me and say, "Hey, we sent the order out. Did you see it?" And I'm like, "I did. I was a little busy. Give me a second." "All right, I got it," because we build a relationship. And that's why I say when you first get started, yes, you're signing up with 50 to 100. You're getting a lot. But once you start getting that influx, that list is going to come down between, like, I have about 10 to 15 that I work with consistently. Even though I have that whole list, these 10-ish keep me busy and they call me first, and they give me the bulk of my work. I don't need everybody else.
Right. But I have a question. So like if we have like, so if someone calls us, but the time that they already have scheduled, can we ask them to change the schedule?
It depends. So give me an example.
So like if I get a call right now, it'll come through and it says, maybe, can you sign at 3:00? But I'm like, there's no way I can make it at 3:00. Can I do 4? So is that something that they will tell me to call the borrower or they'll do it?
If you get an offer, so say it depends on the time. So say it's 2:00 and they're saying, "Can you sign at 3:00?" Everybody knows that's pretty unrealistic for me to print and get there exactly at 3. So you can take that 3:00 and then say, "Hey, I can get there like closer to 3:30 or 4. Is that okay?" And they'll tell you yes or no. But if they're sending it out in the morning at like 9:00 for 3:00, you're not going to take it and say, "Hey, can you move it?" But when I say take it, I mean accept the order. What you're going to do is you're going to negotiate and say, "Hey, I can do it at 4. Does that work for your client?" But if it's a last minute where it's like, oh, we need you right this second, and it's like 1 o'clock and it's for 1:30, they know you can't fly. So
right.
Take it, and then you say, hey, I can't do it at 1:30. I can call the bar and I could be there about 2:30. Do you want me to see if that works? They're gonna say yes.
Okay.
And you say, yeah, that's fine. I can do it then. But if they send the order out and it's 1 o'clock and they send it for 1:30, you don't take it and you can't get there till 6. What they're saying is it's supposed to close at 1:30. This is a last minute close. How soon can you get there? So they look for somebody who can like get there now. So yeah, and the same thing is like with TBDs. Like you'll see them come out with TBD, to be determined. You can always take those. And just whenever they tell you the time, you say yes or no if I can do it. And you go.
Because I had passed up a couple of those ones because it was like a 2-hour distance, or it was like 2 hours. It was an hour away, but it was like it was like 2-hour notice. So I was like, oh no, I can't do it. But I was like, maybe if I can ask them, could they switch the time for me? I could take it. But I didn't know that I could.
And
I didn't know I could.
So wait, 2 things. First, so you're in Georgia, once again, an attorney state. And so you've been getting a lot of offers to do closing. Like how often would you say you get offers?
Like, I get them from one company, Signature Closers. They're the only people that I work with. And like this week I had, this is my first refi that I did, but I do like at least 2, maybe 2 or more every other day of loan modifications. And then I do like, I had 2 seller closings. That was super easy, and I was just nervous for nothing. It was super easy. So mad at myself for just driving myself crazy, and they're super easy. So yeah, I get them all the time from Signature Closers. They do me right.
They do,
especially because I'm new, and they just keep them coming.
Well, as long as you do it, it doesn't matter if you're new. As long as you do a good job and you're doing great customer service and your docs don't have errors, or if it has errors, you fix it really quickly, you'll be fine. And just keeping the line of communication open. So if you're always getting the same scheduler, then connect with her. If you're getting a few, because sometimes I have a sunshine sign, I have quite a few people in there who always call me, and I connect with all of them. So keeping that line of communication open and really, making sure that you're providing great customer service. But I wanted to point that out because people are saying you can't get work in attorney states. And it's just like, okay.
And then I get general notary work too already. Like,
and that's the thing.
Will. And so it's easy.
And that's the thing. People get that confused too. They feel like, oh, well, I have to have an attorney to do general notary work, and that does not apply. It's only with real estate transactions. So when you do like your general notary work, like your wills and power of attorneys, you don't have to call an attorney, right?
Right. No, you don't have to. You do it on your own.
Exactly. Yeah. And so you said you're doing general notary work. Did you get them to leave you reviews?
No, I need to do better on that.
I need to find a way.
I need to find a way that make them leave me a review.
So that's why I said do the text. You have the text in your phone?
Which one?
Like I have a text. Just send me a text. I'll forward you my text. You can have to change the link out. Otherwise, they'll be leaving me reviews, and that's fine.
So I have a review link? You said what you say?
In my phone is a text that says, thank you for using my notary services. It would be great if you could leave me a 5-star review on my Google business page to help me attract more clients like you. And then it has like emojis, and then it has my link, and then it says like, thank you in advance, and it's a link, and then it's like, it makes it look pretty. And so every time I go to a loan closing, if I remember, but you need to remember because you're just getting started.
Yes.
Loan closings, general notary work, e-notary, I copy and paste and text it while I'm there. And I say, hey, I just sent you a text. Can you leave me a review on my Google business page? That would be awesome. And they always do it as soon as if you ask them while it's there. If you ask them later, they're not, usually they're not going to do it. But if you ask them while you're sitting in front of them, they'll do it while you're there. Yes. Okay. That's really going to help you with that general notary work. But I like your marketing materials. Those are so cute. Look at you. Okay.
Yep, and I hired my daughter. She's my helper. And like I had her to do my mailing labels, like look up all of the real estate attorneys around here and just different businesses and nursing homes. So I had her go ahead and make them all labels for me. She's 14. So it was perfect for her to do. So We're making it a family thing here.
There's some tax benefits to hiring your kids. Let me tell you, but I'll tell you about that later. That's a whole other conversation. That's a whole other conversation. Someone said if you make an error, if you make a mistake, the title company or title company, they'll tell you so you can get it done. Okay, so what other questions you have for me?
Oh, I know something else. Do I charge for this? Because I didn't charge for this, but I just went ahead and did it. So I was a witness, and the attorney messed up on the documents and forgot to get I believe like it was a deed or something signed. So the company called me back and was like, hey, we know you were a witness. You were a witness. Can you get this document signed because you forgot it? And I was like, oh no, the attorney was present and I was a witness to the attorney that was there. But I can take care of it for you if you still need me to take care of it. And so they waited like about a day and then called me back. I was like, hey, can you mind taking care of it? And I was like, yeah, I'll take care of it. But I didn't charge them. I didn't get paid for it either.
So was it a document that was in the loan package?
It was.
And who was presenting the paperwork? The
attorney. Like I was just there to witness. I was there for like less than 5 minutes. I watched them.
Was the document that you had to go back, did it have to be notarized?
It had to be notarized. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I was like, okay. And I just went back there.
How far did you have to drive?
Luckily, it wasn't that far. It was like 20-something minutes away. It wasn't that far. It wasn't that far.
I thought you were going to say 5 minutes up the road. Now,
I'm new, okay? I gotta get it how I can.
Now, it's two ways. So, one, you cannot charge if you want to get in good with the company and like, oh, she did me a favor. If you're gonna do that, you need to let them know I'm doing you a favor. But you don't say it like that. Say, I really want to help you guys out. You guys are a great company. I really love working with you guys, and I know we're gonna do more work in the future. And so let me see if I can pull that off. I got a tight schedule, let me see if I can. You want to let them know.
Okay.
You're doing them a favor if you're not going to charge. Otherwise, honey, I'm going to need to be paid to go print your document off and take it back. Because that was not your responsibility. You didn't print the docs off, did you?
No, the attorney did everything.
No, we're not doing that.
I was just there for a witness. That's all I was there for.
So who notarized the paperwork?
When I went back, I did it.
So who did it the first time?
The attorney.
Oh no, honey, you should have charged. I thought she was saying that you were, girl. No,
it was one form. It was one form. It was one document.
That was 20 minutes away.
Yeah,
Who paid that gas?
Yeah,
you did.
I did. I ended up.
So, what company was that?
It was Signature Closers. My people who always send me my stuff.
Okay, was it the same lady that you working with, or was it someone else?
I don't know. I gotta check.
Pulling in those favors, honey.
I don't know.
When they ask you for the help, you need to know who she is so you can call her back. I did that favor for you. That's solid. I'm gonna need some more work, but don't say it like that. How you doing? Did that loan close out well? The one that you needed me to go back for? Did everything work out well?
Okay.
Closed. The borrower's good. Awesome. I'm so glad I could help you with that. That's amazing. Just checking in. You got anything else going on right now that I can help you out with? Things like that.
Okay.
Get in. Okay.
I got it. I'm gonna be on it. I'm gonna tell you. Next week you're gonna be like, girl, you on it? I'm gonna be like, yep, I'm on it. My calendar is gonna be full.
I love it. That is awesome. That is truly awesome. I am so proud of you. I love it when my attorney state students are out there making money, because it's like y'all have so much negativity around being an attorney state. Like if you go online, people will tell you left and right, you cannot make money here. And
it's horrible online, what they say.
You guys have a lot to come up against if you're listening to people. Just don't listen to people. Just listen to me. Just put your blinders on.
That's what I do. I'm all about Vanessa right now. Okay. I am all about Vanessa. I'm like, look, what you're doing is wrong. You need to go here, and she's gonna tell you the real, what you need to know. I'm like, she's gonna tell you the real. Yes.
I'm gonna tell you what it is, honey bun. That's what I'm
because you're so tangible. Like it's not like you're some person that's way over there and you don't interact. Like you really interact, you really interact with us and stuff. So I'm like, That's amazing.
I try. I do. I feel like I can do better. I know some people say, "Oh, I can't reach you." It's like I'm trying, y'all. I try to be there. I do. I try.
I never had an issue, so
I gotta tell y'all my good news.
Okay.
So first of all, I say, you know, say don't jinx it. I don't jinx it. I claim it. I am in process of closing this deal with this super, super awesome title company that is super huge and super big, and they have work all over the country, honey. And when I tell y'all, when I get this company on my signing service, baby, it is going to be chitty, bang, bang, baby.
Make sure you call me first in Georgia. Make sure I'm preferred in Georgia, okay?
You are preferred. You're a student. You're on my preferred list. You know I got you. You know I got you.
Yep, I'll get it done. Day or night, I'll get it done. Just call me.
But I'm so proud of you. I really am so proud of you. I am. Well, keep me posted. What else you got? You got anything else?
I will. That is pretty much it. I'm gonna just spend this week and next week all about marketing and making sure I'm on everybody's preferred list. That's what I want to work on. And that's pretty much it.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. My goal is I want to try to get to 6,000 a month. So when I get to 6,000 a month, yeah.
Then we end
doing something. I'm doing something.
How you got signature closers? It's like one of your mains. All you need to do is like get 4 or 5 more mains that keep you busy, and you'll be locked. You'll be solid.
Okay. I'm trying. I'm calling in.
It's okay. It's a process. A lot of people say, well, I want this overnight. It's not overnight, but once it comes, it's consistent. And so you gotta keep going. It's that I want that get rich quick scheme. I'm not gonna say you'll get rich quick, but I will say if you do it hard, if you do the work and you stay consistent, you're gonna get money. Like, you just have to stay consistent and, like, you know, keep going and stay off the Facebook groups, because they're gonna tell you, like, you don't do this.
Oh my God, they're so horrible on the Facebook group. And I'm not the one to be sitting there trying to convince you that you're right or wrong. Like, whatever you say, that's fine. I can only speak for me, and I'm like, I'm about the realest person I know. And so I'm like, I know that I'm actually doing this stuff. And it literally, sometimes I get to assign it and I'm there literally for less than 10 minutes, people. Like, I'm in and out, and people are like me. Why would you do that? And I'm like, well, I'm there for less than 10 minutes. I just made $60. Like, I'm sorry. $60 for less than 10 minutes. I'm okay with that.
And the thing is, people will work jobs and be there all day, and you do what, $80 the whole day, and you were there from 9 to 5. Like, I'm gonna need you to get on this notary signing agent train. Once I saw that, for me, I was done. No.
Right, I'm not doing I'm not going back to nobody's job. It's all about me and my notary work. like that is it. And it happens here in Georgia. Like, I literally get stuff for you can do a witness signings. Those are like $25. I got one for $40, and it was like 20 minutes away, and it was $40 just to witness some documents. And you get home seller packages, and it's super simple.
They're so simple. And then the thing is, too, if you get loan closings for property not in Georgia or not in your state, you don't need an attorney for it. And the reason why you would get those is if someone lives in Georgia, but they have a property in Florida or a property in Virginia, that's like an investment property or a vacation home, and they want to buy it or sell it or refinance it, but they're physically in Georgia, then you have to abide by the laws for that state. So wherever that property is, that's where you're going to do. So if you get a call for a closing for a property in Virginia, but the owner is in Georgia, can you do that closing? Yes, and you don't need an attorney. So, but if you're in Georgia, and like you said, the property's in South Carolina, which is an attorney, then yes, you need the attorney. Wherever the property is. So when I'm in Virginia and I'm closing on property in Georgia or in South Carolina, I have to call that attorney. But it does. If you're in Georgia and the property somewhere else, it's not an attorney state, you don't need an attorney. And there's plenty of it. There's a lot of people here in Georgia who have vacation homes in Florida, honey. So let's do this thing. Yes. Yeah. I love it. Love it. I love it. Love it.
Oh, one more question. I don't know if you know or not, but is it like a requirement for the 3-day rights to cancel to be in the documents? Because I didn't have any in my document.
On certain loans. No.
Okay.
Okay. So I don't want to say it wrong. So what is it? Refinances, yes. Purchases, no. Investment, no. It depends on the loan, but typically refinances, yes, but it depends on the kind of property too. There's a few things that go into it, but usually when it's your, what is it called? What's it called when it's your house? Your principal residence that you're refinancing, then you have a 3-year right to cancel. But it doesn't apply usually for like second homes, investments,
that's what it was.
Like that. But that's why it's really important to say, don't tell people that you have a right to cancel if you don't see those docs. That's a major one because people do that and they get caught up there. They'll say, oh, you got a 3-year right to cancel because all loans have that. No, they don't. If you
that's why I was like, I'm not even gonna mention it because it's not in these documents. I was like, I
don't see it in there, they do not have a right to cancel. That means if you find that paperwork that day, their loan is closed. There is no, oh, I changed my mind. And then that comes into where your insurance comes in. Because what if you say that to somebody and they decide the next day, I want to cancel it, and they say you can't cancel, and you say, well, your notary signing agent, you said I can't, I'm not paying this money, now we gotta go to court. Now we got issues, and that's why you want to have that insurance. But it's also important to know how to, you know, do your job. So whenever, if you don't see a right to cancel, there is no right to cancel.
Okay.
If you feel like you're supposed to have a right to cancel, the borrower says, well, I should have a right to cancel. We're going to call your loan officer, and you can talk to them. Because right now, it's not in your loan. And if you feel like you should have one and you have one, I'm not going to tell you have one because there's nothing here that says you have one. So let's call your loan officer because as of right now, it doesn't look like you have one. Okay. Cool. I think, yeah. Cool. I'm just so excited for you. I am. That's how I love when my Georgia people make some money. Because y'all get it real hard online. They be beating y'all up on social media. They say, they make no money out here.
Just be like, okay, because guess what? That means it's more money for me. That you don't believe in yourself to do it. I'm going to get the money then. And I'll let you know how that's going.
Exactly. You can be my first. I think I had another person who was in Georgia. I just never did their interview. Remind me to do your interview when you make your first 6 figures.
Okay.
I'll put you on my page.
Yep. Okay. I like that.
I love it. Well, awesome sauce. Well, you know, you have my number because she is a coaching student. So you can call, text me whatever you need. And you can ask me, you can email me, whatever you need. Cool.
Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Yeah, it's nice outside where you are, isn't it?
It's better. It's not raining. It's a little cold, but it's better than other places. We don't have no snow.
Exactly. I'm gonna need you to enjoy that because we over here freezing.
We don't got no snow. It's not like raining all hard right now. We can walk outside. You know?
Exactly. All right, my dear. Well, I'm gonna talk to you later. You have a great Thursday.
You as well. Bye, everybody.
Say bye.
Bye.
All right, dear. Bye. All right, guys. So that was a coaching student that I have. You guys know I have a coaching program. The coaching program is closed because it is full, but I do still have the online training and I do the lives on Sunday so you guys can ask questions. But I had to share her story because you guys know people from attorney states, they get so scared because everybody online is telling them you can't make this money. It's not possible, things like that. And so I never guarantee anybody anything. You'll never hear me tell you, I'm going to guarantee you to make 6 figures if you take my training because that's not the way that works. I'm going to give you everything you need to make 6 figures, but it's completely on you. So you have to put the work in. You have to do all the steps that I put in the training and not skip steps and say, I'm going to do this part, then I'm not going to do this part. I'm going to do this part, but not this part. You know, you have to do the whole thing and then be positive and sorry, you know, always, you know, always watching. You have to be positive and like just claim what you want. So if you want to make 6 figures, then I'm gonna need you to make 6 figures. Like, and stop listening to people who tell y'all this foolishness. If this is me and y'all know You can ask Angel, Ashley, Reed, my mama, everybody. They will tell you, if you don't have anything positive to say to me, then please don't talk to me, because I cannot use any of that. I cannot use any of that. And so my rule of thumb is anything that I desire, that I want, I will have, period. That is it. If you feel like I can't do that, I don't need to know. Keep that to yourself. And so if you're in an attorney state, and a lot of y'all, I have so many people who just message me and they'll say, well, I want to do this, but this, and this, all this negativity. And it's like, so who are you going to believe? Are you going to leave people who haven't done it, or who've tried and quit, or people who just say, you can't do that? We're an attorney state. I don't even know what attorney state means. So many people will say, oh, we're an attorney state. You can't do it because you hear everybody else say it. Do you even know what that means? Do you even know what it means? But you're going to listen to them. I just don't understand. I don't understand. But we do that in so many areas of our lives. We listen to everybody else and they say, oh, don't do this and don't do that and you can't do this. And meanwhile, Sarah down the street making a killing, doing what somebody told you couldn't do. I don't understand. But, you know, to each his own. But when I was doing her coaching, I said, hold on, we're going to have to tell YouTube about this now, because you guys have got to know what's going on up in here. And I have another session at 3 o'clock. So I do have to get ready to go. But I wanted to come on here and tell y'all that good stuff. Yes, do your own research, as Alicia says. Make sure y'all go online, register online for the online training. It is self-paced. Once you get into it, you have access to it forever. NOTARY2NOTARY.com. Make sure you use that promo code 2021 to save 30%. Don't forget, guys, to grab that list, that ultimate list of notary signing companies and title companies. That is the number one thing people are always asking about. It's a list of all the companies in the country, title and signing companies. You can buy it now. It goes live March 1st. I was thinking about doing a sneak peek and putting like half up before March 1st. I haven't decided yet. Maybe. When I say that, I usually do it, so you know. But it's on sale right now for $179. Coming March 1st, it will be $299, and it will remain that way for the remainder of however Notary to Notary remains, which will be forever. And so make sure you guys grab that list, so that way you have a list of who you need. And I'm going to be adding attorneys to it, as I think Jeremy asked me to do for attorney states, because you would network to attorneys as well. So I'm going to add it on there for attorneys, but it will only be in attorney states where I will list the real estate attorneys. But yeah, so that list will have upwards of 3,000 companies on there for you guys to network with. I'm also going to put a video out as well on that platform that's going to show you how to use that list to teach you how to market it and move within this industry. Okay. Awesome sauce. All right, guys, I got to get ready to slip and slide on out of here because I have a coaching session at 3 and it's 2:59. Our sister has got to go. But don't forget to register online, NOTARY2NOTARY.com. I have to come back on here later because I have to do the YouTube member giveaway. So if you're not already a member of the YouTube channel, make sure you join the membership before I come back on here so I can pick a random YouTube member that has not already won previously to give away the Alexa Echo, the Amazon Echo, but not the small one. It's the big one. I don't know what you call that one, but that's the one we got this time. But that is all. So the clock on the wall. I will see you guys away. Go. Bye. On my website, it's on there. NOTARY2NOTARY.com. Yay.